Sixers. Tip-off just moments away. I welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself, puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. Bamba is out there with Avdia. Then there's Edwards. And it's Pierce in at the 3. And for the Pistons. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some, in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Now here's Giddey. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Here's Bull. Bamba with the block. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Now here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
They set the pick. Off target from three-point range. Now the 76ers with it. Inside. Avdia. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Philadelphia with the ball. After the basket by Detroit, Bamba a screen on Giddey. Lets it go with a 3. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Brunson. Bamba's got 5.
He's still working on his jumper. But you can see Bamba has the touch to score from there.
Pass to Bull. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there. Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Giddey. 76ers getting the bucket. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Three-pointer. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Runs in the pass to Bamba. Now, here's Avdia. Giddey defending. And Bull sends him back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Edwards passes to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards with the screen for Brunson. Avdia can't hit. The Pistons trail it. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Your Pistons dance team.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at Detroit. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And, of course, Philadelphia. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And right now for the Pistons, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now, here's Bamba. He's got 7. From deep, Brunson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Here comes the Buzz Destroyer. Hits the Piston Dancers.
And up on your screen now are the most dependable free throw shooters from the point guard position since the All-Star break. Third is Josh Giddey.
He's been a model of consistency at the free throw line all season. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
.56 seconds left to play in the first. To the inside, Bamba. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist.
Bamba's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
From downtown, another 3 for Detroit.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Runs in the pass to Pierce. Here's Bamba. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Four on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top, up 7. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And for Philadelphia, Lowry out there with Edwards. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Webb. And it's Queen in at the 4. Whoa! He flew in. Wow!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Here's Giddey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Giddey's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Pass to Queen. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Queen. No scoring in this one. Edwards with another miss. Giddey with it. Picked up by Edwards. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Bull. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Bull's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Timeout called the 76ers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And now a look at the numbers for Edwards. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Pass to Webb. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Takes a 3. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 12.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here we can check out the story for Denny Avdia.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Wide open. And there's another one for the Pistons.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And like his father, Manute, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Bowles. Levine's checked in for the Pistons. And so Bowles nails both of them.
And now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Miller outside. Pass to Pierce. Now here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. Pierce wide open. He fires. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul for the Pistons. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bowles. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Josh Giddey. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
The creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Miller, the pass to Pierce. And here is Bamba. Brunson with a clean look. Trains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 6.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Giannis' screen on Miller. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
It's Pierce on the wing. Pass to Bamba. Avdia. Now Bamba. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Miller, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Oh, Brunson from way outside.
Well, that's one in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Lets it go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Bol has been the guy making things happen for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
76ers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. 76ers moving the ball around. Pulls up on the wing. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
And for Philadelphia, Avdia is out there with Pierce. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. Down low. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Pierce. Edwards got 16 points.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Jalen Brunson. Fourth, Paul Pierce.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Brunson right side. Deflects the pass. Right side Pierce. Pierce with a screen for Brunson. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 4. Right wing. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Timeout called the 76ers. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Here to check out some stats for Avdia. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work. He's averaging 10 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Here's the pass to Brunson. Back to Pierce. And here's Avdia. Scoreless thus far. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Brunson kicks to Bamba. Pass to Pierce. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Detroit. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Both shots good from the stripe. And the 76ers call time here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Here's a look at some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And it's a strong accomplishment. Third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Queen. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Cannons the shot with nobody near him. Brunson's got 11 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Detroit.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
On defense, Philadelphia. On the wing, Giannis. He's looking for Ball and finds him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ball, a screen on Brunson. From outside the arc. Ball can't hit. The 76ers trail by 6. Pierce finds Brunson. Miller, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Lowry comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Philadelphia substitution. Miller, Long, Kyle, Long.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Pass to Queen. Pierce dishes to Miller. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Now here is Miller. And it's off from three-point range. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Miller outside. Pass to Queen. Pierce kicks to Miller. It's Pierce on the wing. Over Levine. The 76ers again can't hit it. Detroit leading by 8. Puts up a 3. Good D by Miller. Philadelphia has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Webb the pass to Miller. Buries it from three-point range. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
It's good. And the Pistons lead by 7.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Now Lowry. And it's Miller in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Pistons lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Giddy with the bounce pass. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And for the 76ers, they've got Edwards. Avdia is out there with Pierce. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And the dunk by Bamba.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
And that's been the theme of the night. Stringing together stops has been difficult.
Ball is screen on Pierce. No one covered. 1 points in the game.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Pass to Avdia. Brunson against Giddy. Edwards passes to Avdia. Brunson outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Pistons basketball.
Pistons leading by 7. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The 76ers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Giddy with the ball for the Pistons. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Bull. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Back to Brunson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 19 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside, Porzingis. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Brunson outside. Over to the wing. Bamba kicks to Edwards. No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 6. Left side, Porzingis. Clock at 4. Now Bull, stolen by Bamba. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Timeout called, 76ers.
At the line for the Sixers, Avdia spinning. One shot. Timeout. Pistons.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall."
One shot.
Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you. Detroit leading by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Another chance, and good that time.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bowl there with a big basket.
Outside Edwards. Puts up the three. Clean from outside.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Giddy with the screen on Pierce. Here's Porzingis. He can't get it.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
That one is good.
And he lives for the moment. Wants it playing his best on the front side.
Team second. At the line for the Sixers, Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
That one falls for Brunson.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, the shake. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead, Porzingis with the block. Got it to go off the block.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
One-handed.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Here's Porzingis. Bowl is screen on it. No good from 3. Outside Pierce. Now Brunson. Brunson downhill. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Team second. At the line for 2, number 12.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Timeout called, 76ers. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Detroit Pistons dancer. We are the 6 man. Come on and get wild.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. Oh, boy, is it working.
Josh Kidd. 5th personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
At the line for the Sixers.
And it's tied up with that one.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. You gotta dance like everybody's watching. Let's see what you got. Come on, fam. Stand up and make some more noise.
Count it.
Number 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.